Praise be to Jesus. Hi everyone, Charles here. Here's a couple of stories out of China. One could start a YouTube channel for the news that just, the Catholic and Christian news that comes out of China. There's so much of it. Well, I just picked out, I get a newsletter every day, so there's always several stories. I just picked out two of them for those of you that are interested in, realizing and keeping in the forefront of your mind what goes on there. A woman from an Uyghur household in Xinjiang, Kashgar City, told Bitter Winter recently that the authorities had told countless families like hers to put up a portrait of Xi Jinping in their house. I think that's the president of China. She said, "We were told to worship Xi Jinping during the festival of Eid al-Adha." That's the Muslim festival of sacrifice. "They say if we don't do it, we will be fined." Her husband added, "We're afraid to worship Allah now. The ones who worship Allah are arrested and sent to transformation through education camps. Almost everyone in our village has been arrested." And see, religious persecution in China just spans every religion there is. Anything that elevates something above, the state, the communist government. Well, here's another story here. On August 30th, a group of 5 officials from the United Front Work Department of Henan Province, Yucheng County, and the local government stormed into a local Protestant three-self church, which had a history spanning over 40 years, and ordered the cross to be dismantled. After all the items in the church were cleared out, the sign, "Electronics Factory," was put above the church door. On the afternoon of September 8th, a group of 10 local government officials once again arrived at the church, forcibly drove away an elderly believer who was guarding the church, installed a new lock on the door, and prohibited believers from holding gatherings there. The following afternoon, government officials arranged for 2 folk artists to go to the church and sing traditional opera, but the church's believers blocked them. The government then ordered some people to beat gongs and drums and sing opera songs next to the church. A red banner with a slogan, "Sweep away dark and evil forces, strengthen grassroots political power," was put outside. On the morning of September 10th, the church's leader and more than 20 believers took all of the church's valid permits and went to the local government to implore them to give back the church. With a document in hand, a UFWD official said arrogantly, "This policy comes from above. We have state protection to close down churches. This isn't the place for you to make a disturbance. Leave immediately." The Christians' attempt to seek justice was futile. At present, the church is still forcibly occupied by the government. And, the Vatican will tell you that they give us the impression that they can work with the government and, everything's okay, and it was really a step forward. But the reality of what goes on in China is something very different. Well, okay, those are the 2 stories here. And the only other thing I do is say enjoy your day, and we'll talk to you again soon, and St. Michael's Prayer is coming up. Bye.